Okay, a little bit of an odd weekly recap for me. I left the 315. I left the state.
We didn't even do, like last week, we've had a week off from weekly recap and...
I know, you guys missed us.
Weekend buzz, yeah.
We were going to do it remote, and then it just got weird time zones and work commitments. I was in Vegas. My wife ditched me.
I did not ditch him.
What
What
wife has a ticket to Vegas with her husband? Husband's going to work all day, says you just go do pool and spa and enjoy yourself. And she said no.
I did not say no. The wife that does that is the wife that has 3 kids, and 2 out of the 3 kids, it was homecoming weekend. I never thought homecoming would be this early in September, and it was.
Yeah, we booked this a while ago.
Yeah.
Are you flexing on me? You flexing your parent?
I am not flexing. No, you were off working and I was parenting. We just have different job titles at times.
So Kelly has some local businesses that we want to talk about. Let's start with HarborFest. We did a big to-do. I know that was a couple of weeks ago, but it's our first time back with you since that. And, look, it went, I think, as well as from a I don't want to say spectator, visitor. What do you call us?
Participant? I don't know.
Someone who showed up to drink some beers and listen to some music. And, the kids got some food and there were vendors and, the weather was perfect, which obviously helped, but very well run. And everything from our standpoint went off without a hitch. I'm sure internally there were some things. But.
And we talked to Rick and Justin about the logistics of it and how they were going to fit everything in that space. And it was done very well. We brought lawn chairs. We had plenty of space. I didn't feel overcrowded. We sat at the top of the hill. Yeah. I mean, people that wanted to get close to the stage were down there, but we were at the top of the hill and it was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So great event. I don't know the numbers. I don't even know how they tell the numbers.
Fireworks were fantastic.
I mean, the fireworks, the music, like I said, all the vendors. It really went. It went well. So
yes.
All right. If you've got this is very common, especially up here. So if there's insects, rodents, pests, bugs, this guy has been our go-to. Yeah. We've struggled with bees. Both at my Utica agency, we had a whole thing with bees. I called him. He was there in a day. At our house a few weeks ago, we had a thing with bees. They were in like the roof. We have a metal roof. They were up in there somewhere. I don't know. But long story short, Bite Back, pest control.
Yep.
He takes care of whatever bugs, rodents, insects.
And he's fully licensed and insured. He will do removal if there are, like, let's say that you have like a squirrel. Like, I know some people have like them trapped in their walls, like they can hear it. He will come and remove them. Or like Scott said with us, it was bees. And last year we had bees. We had bumblebees last year. And he came and looked at them and he said, they're going to die off. They don't sting. Yeah. They're not going to come back again next year. So he literally showed up and said, like, my advice to you is just to leave them.
Wouldn't take any money.
Yeah. But this year we did have yellow jackets. So he was there the same day. Yeah. Super, super awesome. Yeah.
So Bite Back, you got the phone number?
Oh, I do. Give me 1 second. Bite Back, he is located. I'm in Ilion. And the phone number is 315-894-5244. That's a landline for his business. You leave a message and he will call you right back from his cell phone.
Yeah. You want to talk about Chris over at Valley Liquors in Herkimer. Now, we live in Frankfort, so the Valley Liquors in Herkimer is easy for us to get to. That is the sister shop or brother, I don't know. It's a sibling to Seneca Liquors, which is up in New Hartford.
And a lot of times I go in there and he sees me come in and it's kind of bad that I guess he knows me when I walk in. Not that it's bad.
Okay, I'm convinced he either has a photogenic memory
he definitely does.
Or he's the world's best salesman.
Well,
because there's a lot of times that I think everyone thinks that Chris knows him, and maybe he does.
Maybe he does. But
I think he's just really good at selling you. He just gives me that feeling then. The fact that he knows you.
Okay. So I went in, and if I was shopping for wine, we have our go-to wines that we really like for anybody that needs a good bottle of wine. I mean, Saldo is a great choice. That is more pricey bottle of wine, but a great one is that Mondavi with the red cap that he introduced us to years ago. It's a screw top. It's not expensive, and it's one of our favorites.
$6 a bottle. It's the best cheap wine.
And so he's very knowledgeable. He'll help you out. Like if you have a certain taste or something you like. I was looking for something different. We're trying to stay away from the beer a little bit, but to drink liquor and wine all the time is not great either. So they have a huge new variety of not only seltzers, but like I got you the whiskey ginger in a can. And the High Noons are very popular right now. And there's a new brand out. And so he could see me just looking, because I wanted something different. And he came right over and just gave me his opinion on what was good and what's not good. And he's just super helpful anytime that you go in there and you're not quite sure what you want. So yeah, Valley Liquors, Chris in Herkimer. It's right at that awkward corner there. So yeah, if you need some alcohol, I would suggest you go there. Another place I want to give a quick plug to is Acme Pool and Spa. Up in New Hartford. I've talked about this place before. In the summertime, they specialize in pools and spas, and we bought a hot tub from them, and they are super helpful. Jenna this past weekend broke the bracket to the arm of the hot tub because you're just supposed to gently lift the cover up and flip it back, and there's nothing gentle with Jenna lately. And so she walked out there and just flung it backwards, and it snapped.
Shocked.
Yeah.
This is our 4th year with the hot tub. I'm shocked that we went that long without breaking that arm.
Exactly. So, I called there first thing Monday morning, and he asked me for the model, and he said, take a picture of it and send it to me. And I sent it to him, and he called me back and left a voicemail message, and he said, I can get the part for you. It's going to be $90. He goes, but here's the name of the part you need. You can get it way cheaper on Amazon, and the delivery will probably be quicker. So, I mean, how great is that, knowing that, we need it, and he could have ordered it for us. They're just super, super helpful.
Yeah, no doubt. And, that is karma. And it's also something I say all the time. When you do the right thing for the right person at the right moment, you can never be wrong. And whatever we need in the future, right? There are people.
And right now they have all their ski stuff out. So that's what was going to be my segue. Our children are hoping for a little bit more snow this year than last year. We've always bought our skis there. They do the binding adjustments there. They sell used skis there too. Like Jenna, when she first started, I didn't want to invest in a brand new pair of skis because I knew that she would outgrow them. So they do sell used sets, and they even let you rent sets for the whole winter if you're not looking to buy, and then you return them. So they do have all their snowboarding and ski stuff out right now too. Then one more quick place that we want to talk about is Ron's Towing in Frankfort.
Now going on 3rd generation.
Yep.
So Ron was the original owner, and then his son Donnie,
and Donnie Jr.
And now Donnie Jr. is involved. So yeah, 3 generations. Lucille, who was the spouse to the founder, Ron, is still there.
Yes,
working.
She is.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, family owned right on Main Street in Frankfort. Good chance that if you were in the Valley and you used AAA, Ron's the one that came, or Don's the one that came and took care of you there. So,
well, yes, Tyler's down in Hartwick, and he needed an oil change. So we said, go get an oil change.
Yeah, Connor was the one that.
But the story I'm getting to is with Tyler. Tyler needed an oil change, and we're like, just go to Walmart down in Oneonta and get an oil change. Well, Walmart was booked, so he went to a small shop down there and then called in a panic because they told him he needed new brakes and rotors, whatever. I don't know. Routers are for a computer. I said, please don't do that down there. Just get your oil changed and bring it home. And then today I went to pick up Connor's car from getting an oil change down at Ron's Towing. And he said, Kelly, bring in how many miles are on it. If he's not noticing a big difference in the way it drives, I really even wonder if he needs them. And so, yeah, they're just good, honest people.
A 19-year-old,
exactly.
College kid over there.
Walking in with a credit card.
With his parents' credit card. And they're like, you need a whole new car.
Yeah, you need more than you think you need. So
that's the week in review, some businesses that we wanted to shout out. All right, let's dive into the weekend ahead, the weekend buzz portion of the program. We haven't talked about wine in a while.
I know we haven't.
Go ahead. Kick us off.
This event is called Wine All You Want. Sip, savor, and support. It's at the Stanley Theater on Friday night from 6:30 to 10. Tickets are available. It's an annual event. This year, we're taking you on a coast-to-coast journey with hand-selected wines from all across the country. You'll be able to taste wines. There's hors d'oeuvres. There's desserts. There's a live auction. There's live music, and you're supporting a mission that truly matters, and that what you are supporting by purchasing your ticket is the House of Good Shepherd. So bring your friends and raise a glass and toast to a brighter future for vulnerable children and their parents. Tickets are $150 to attend.
Okay. I mean, it's got to be good wine. $150, right?
Well, and I believe it's not wine tasting. So it's not like they're just going to give you like a little taste. Like this is pretty much like open bar. You know what I'm saying? Like where you get to opt for the glasses of wine that you want to drink, a full glass.
Did you mention, I'm not sure if you might, we'll double down on it in case you didn't, but this is for the House of Good Shepherd.
Yes, okay. I did mention that.
All right. Spooky Golf Gold Rush in Westmoreland on Route 233. This is Friday from 6 to 9. So right at sundown and into the darkness. You do need reservations, but they will take walk-ins, which is a contradictory statement. First come, first serve. So if you have a reservation, you're guaranteed.
Right.
And then if you want to try to walk in, you can, but they are doing spots in 5-minute time slots. Large groups are welcome. Here's my favorite part. This is why I want to start a mini golf. They only take cash, but they'll take Venmo too. But, you know, the cash only in all caps. You know, I'm not an IRS agent, but I feel like I know what's going on there. Good for them.
Keep it simple.
Trick or treat bags at the end for everyone. The haunted ship, spooky pictures. So call or text today, 315-853-1337. If you want to call, if you want to shoot a text, area code 239-628-9034. $10 per person, cash only.
And this is taking place the whole month of October too. As well.
Every Friday night?
Yep. If you cannot go this weekend, it's every Friday night until Halloween.
We're going to start hitting you with all sorts of spooky, scary, ghost, goblin. It's that time of the year again. But if you haven't checked out Crooked Descent, they have a Facebook page. It's Crooked Descent Haunted Attraction. They've been doing this for a while. The owners, I think it's a different location now. Location is now 2 Campion Road, which used to be, was that Fun Factory? Or I remember the kids had birthday parties there back in the day. Across from One Jenny. So 2 Campion Road. Is that right? Across from One Jenny? Or am I in the wrong?
No, you're in the wrong. That's Genesee Street. One Jenny is Genesee. Campion Road.
It's right around the corner though, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, all right. So totally botched that. So just know that it is 2 Campion Road in New Hartford. So crookedhorrors.com is the website. Crooked Descent Haunted Attraction is the Facebook page. They open up on Friday. Not my jam, but you probably didn't want to go with me anyway.
I don't like to be scared
I find
either.
life on its own to be scary enough. I don't need...
I worry about a lot, and I don't need sometimes I have a hard time sleeping, worrying about just general things that I really don't need to be like
don't sleep well
scared going to bed. Like, no, that's not a good idea.
All right.
This is more up my alley.
Yeah, let's talk about beer. Let's get back to our comfort zone here.
Let's go drink some beer at the Beer Hub. Scott and I found this spot last year.
This is the Caboose, right?
Yes, it is a really, really cool spot. So instead of Oktoberfest, they're doing Hubfest. From 12 to 6, they've got a ton of new beers on tap. It's a small, cool place. It's just, I really liked it there.
This one is on Genesee Street.
This one is on Genesee Street.
Unlike the last place I tried to explain.
Right down the street
Not
from
too
One
far
Jenny.
from
There
where
you
I was
go.
thinking,
So
yeah.
you were just a little bit ahead of the game.
It's literally a train car or caboose.
Yeah, I think it's an old caboose. But the bar itself is in the front of the building, and then the caboose is like in the back.
Yeah, it's bigger than it seems, and they have an awesome array. Is that the word I'm looking for? Selection of bourbon.
Yeah, bourbon and their beers. Extensive, their beer list is pretty impressive.
It's a little hidden gem.
Yeah.
You wouldn't typically know it's there, right? I mean, it's a busy street.
That's what we talked about. Like, our dentist is directly across the street, and the salon that I go to is right next door, and I've never...
Yeah. Speaking of fear, right? I mean, we're We probably have high levels of cortisol when we're heading into the dentist.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't see it.
This is big. A lot of our friends have tickets to this. This is on Sunday, October 6th. Pink will be at the JMA Wireless at 6:30. There are still tickets available. Tickets start at $74.
Okay.
So big concert. A lot of our friends are going.
At the risk of sounding old, but I'll do it. Is she releasing new music? Is Pink?
Yeah, I think so.
She is.
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure if it was just the old Pink stuff.
No. She's releases new stuff. I'm excited about this. Yeah. Jenna, my mother, and I are going to this on Tuesday. Hadestown is it's a Grammy award-winning musical. And this is obviously the touring part of it. It's not the Broadway. It was on Broadway
I wasn't invited?
You said you did not want to go. I read you the description and you said you didn't want to go.
I don't think that happened.
Okay, well, you can come. I haven't bought the tickets yet.
Okay.
I got on today, and as I was doing my research, it reminded me that I definitely want to take my mother, a good friend of ours, and Grace. Grace and Jackie went down and saw this in the city, and Grace is the same age as Jenna, and she loved it. So it's Welcome to Hadestown, where a song can change your fate. Winner of 8 2019 Tony Awards, including Best Musical and the 2020 Grammy Award for the Best Musical Theater Album. This acclaimed new show from celebrated singer-songwriter, I don't know how to say that name.
Honest Mitchell.
And innovative director Rachel Shofkin? Yes.
Russian?
It's a love story for today and always. So I'm excited about this. Jenna really has not... I took Jenna to Broadway and we saw Lion King. That was probably 4 years ago. She liked it. It was her first Broadway musical, and it was a good experience for her. I think she's ready for a legit musical. And so this is October 8th and 9th. So if Tuesday's not good for you, Wednesday they're also selling tickets, and tickets start around $50. So very reasonable.
Yeah, a great place to see a show. Much going on with the local sports scene. We're kind of midway through, all the fall sports seasons. Syracuse, after a tough loss at home, I looked up to see if they were home. They're not. They're going to Vegas. I could have hung out there and caught up with them. UNLV, who's ranked 25th, and they're 4-0. So tough spot for the Orange, but that's Friday at 9 p.m. And
the Yankees start their playoffs.
Are in the playoffs.
Yep, our son's headed down to the city on Saturday for that.
UCFC, so the Utica City Football Club. The tickets are going on sale now. Our producer Jay says he's got the head coach lined up for us to get on a Hey Neighbor.
That's amazing.
So that'll be something fun and an exciting conversation coming up. So a lot of good sports stuff going on. And just get out there, enjoy the fall foliage. We'll keep you up to date on all the pumpkin and apple and haunting and leaves and fun stuff that's going on in the fall. Anything to add?
I don't think so.
Me lady who didn't invite me to... You
can come. You're Hadestown. If you want to come, you're more than
flexing
welcome.
On your parenting skills. I feel little after this episode. We'll see you out there. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Love Living Local. As you know, we do not run ads. Our only mission is to shine a spotlight on amazing people doing amazing things here in our local community. If you'd like to support us with this mission, we have 3 ways you can help. You can share our content on social, subscribe or follow the show on your favorite podcast platform, and you can visit our lovelivinglocal315.com website to stay up to date with everything happening in Central New York.